Welcome to Reckless Banter, the podcast where common sense goes to die and opinions come out swinging. My name's Rain the Reckless Rambo. That wasn't it, but...
My name's Michelle.
And I'm Jeffed up.
Jeffed up. Welcome back, Jeff. Glad to have you back.
Thank you. Good to be
I
back.
heard you had a bad day the other day.
Oh, God, it's horrible.
Yeah, he was not.
No.
He would have been
I-
dragging
yeah.
down on this podcast the other day.
I know how it is. Like, there's some days where I'm just not in the mood, but
Yeah.
kind of got to force myself to be in the mood because podcast is at my house.
Factual information.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always push it to the next day, but then our lives are all fucked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
Yeah.
like the new banner?
I do like the
It's
banner.
beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
It came really
love
fast.
The colors. I really do.
Yeah.
They stand out.
Like, that was a one-shot chat GPT.
Hey, look, Dave is fantastic.
We need to put it in the dryer with some...
Yeah.
I was actually, I'm probably going to lay it out in the sun.
Yeah. Yep, stretch it out.
Yeah.
Need some
I was going to do that yesterday, but it was overcast all day. But yeah, so you guys doing good? Going to the Bahamas Friday, huh?
Yes.
Bahama Mama.
You excited?
Yes. We went shopping yesterday for the final touches of things that we needed. So we went to Concord Mills. By the way, if you ever want to go to Concord Mills for anything, go right when they open.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Not
yeah?
go later in the day. Go right when they open.
Was
you
it?
can just nobody's there.
Oh, that's nice, yeah. I haven't been to Concord Mills in years.
Well, we like Vineyard Vines in there.
I've been to
and
Bass Pro Shop, but not actual
There's
Concord
a
Mills.
Hey Dude store. So
Ooh, yeah.
we got.
Both of you got some dudes.
Well,
Dudes.
see, we went in there. I've always been on the fence about Hey Dudes.
I was for a while, and then I got some.
Yeah. I'm like, I kept putting them on. And I'm like, I really just don't think I can get on the bandwagon. But then going on the trip, we're going to be wearing flip flops the whole time we're there.
Mm-hmm.
So why do I want a pair of shoes that I need socks?
You
and
don't want to take socks or like tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Or
I don't want to wear flip flops in the airport.
They're good shoes just in case you need shoes.
Yeah, well.
And they're
So-
comfortable.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was a good deal because we were getting the shoes. They were, like 2 for $70 or something. And then we each got a hat, which was buy one, get
I
one
saw
half
the
off.
picture, yeah.
And then by the time we got up there, they're like, this is your total. I'm like, wait, we have a coupon for $25 off a $125 purchase. So we had to go get 2 more things, 2 shirts.
And then it made it
which was
cheaper.
Wearing the shirt. And it made it cheaper
Duded out.
than just the Hey Dudes and the hats.
That's awesome.
We spent less.
Is it a Hey Dude store, or is it?
It's
an
an
actual-
outlet
shit.
store.
Wow. They actually have their own store now.
They always have buy two for $60 or 2 for $70 deals on their clearance shoes.
Huh.
And they always have a great selection.
So it's an outlet store in Concord Mills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Near Oakley.
Nice.
So, but anyways,
Pretty
it was
cool.
really good. So we're all ready. We got our clothes. Which we don't need that many, but we got our clothes and bathing suits and
Or Speedos.
yeah. He got the speed. I don't have. Well, mine's kind of a permanent Speedo.
Did you really get a Speedo?
No.
Why?
I wish he would.
You afraid you'll look like a girl?
Nobody's gonna see us where we're going.
No bulge.
So,
Oh, really? You got a nice little, like, spot of your own?
well, it's hurricane season,
Oh.
and we're not going to like Nassau. We're
No.
going to Abaco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
in
it's
the
like-
Abacos and Exumas, it's pretty sparse.
Is it a resort, or you just get a Airbnb or something?
No, his sister has a condo.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll be staying there, but we're gonna go swimming with the pigs.
Ooh, I've seen
So
that.
excited.
I've heard a lot of people come back sick from doing that.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, well,
I got this.
I guess I'll have to do this all on my own after you guys get back.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I want to swim with sea turtles and pigs.
Yeah, I saw a video not too long ago where you can go play with the pigs.
Yeah, the sea turtles. I don't know. I mean, I've never personally seen sea turtles.
Yeah.
I know they're out there, but
Well, and I'm wondering with hurricane season too, how many where I don't know what they do. Like when a hurricane's coming in the ocean, where do the sea turtles go?
yeah, I don't know.
Probably go down deep, I would think.
I don't know. I don't know if turtles go deep.
I don't think
Because
they
have
do.
to breathe,
Right.
So they're going to stay somewhat near the surface. I would think, but
You know,
don't know.
as a turtle's a mammal, right? As an animal, I guess it's an
No, a
animal.
Dolphin's a mammal.
Is a turtle an animal?
Turtle's an animal.
Okay, yeah. As an animal, like a water animal like that, I don't feel like they would be too disturbed by a hurricane if they're just in the water.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just gonna, float around a little quicker, maybe, but
What if they float in circles because the hurricane's going in circles?
I guess they're gonna get dizzy. They try to stay in the eye of the storm. I was in a lot
They're
of.
reptiles.
Oh,
I was going to say a reptile, but I
I
thought
thought so.
is a reptile an animal?
Yeah, it's like a iguana.
Okay.
That's a reptile. A snake.
Well, I guess I'm confused because a couple episodes ago we were talking about
Slugs, snails,
slugs
snails.
being a bug or an animal or something.
Yeah, snails are animals. We looked it up.
really.
Yep.
So now I have to question every animal.
Well, I think the only mammal in the ocean is a dolphin. I think that's it.
Wow.
What about whales?
Whales or not?
I don't think so.
I think whales are mammals.
I don't know. I'm not a, what is it called?
Biologist.
I mean, it doesn't
biologist.
matter.
A marine biologist.
Whales are whales.
Yeah.
Now I gotta know. Anyways, well, when I look it up, yes,
Anyways.
whales are mammals.
So what's new? What's going on in the world?
Not a whole lot. Same shit, different toilet. It's Sunday. It's a random day. We're doing this because you guys are gonna be gone.
Yep, and we're not live.
Yeah.
It's weird not being live.
It is, yeah.
It's a
I don't know.
little
It's a little more comfortable to me not being live.
I guess, yeah.
I just don't have to look at the screen as much
Yeah.
to see if there's comments but I love the interaction. So that's the hard part.
Didn't you say you have an iPad?
Yeah.
I have one as well. Like we could use either one, and you just sit there and have the comments on your lap. Because I
Yeah.
hate having the computer right there.
Well, but that's what I'm saying too. When we get a table, if we get a table,
Oh, right, yeah.
we can all have our own little
Your little
space where we've got
space.
our tablets up. We can read comments.
And we also need some really, I don't know about the mic situation.
Well, we've got the hookups.
yeah, I've got
for the
the
table.
arms for them.
Okay.
So we won't have to hold them.
Okay.
So I mean, you guys, this is going to be a totally different studio in the next coming weeks. Like
Yeah.
we're
Changing it up.
really fixing it up and trying to make it. I don't know, more pleasurable to the eye,
More reckless.
more reckless.
more reckless.
I like we're trying to get it organized, but we're reckless banter. Yeah, that's fine.
That's why the intro was so fucking reckless.
You should do an episode of clips. Just all these clips strung together.
Oh
of
yeah.
fuck ups.
Just mess ups. Yeah.
Like that would actually be a funny episode.
I'm gonna have
me.
to start saving the mess ups.
Yeah.
Usually delete them.
Yeah, don't delete them.
I put the old TSDS sign over there for I
Nostalgic.
retired it. It's on the retiree wall. So when we change the podcast name again, I'll put this one over there. And
We should have had. Oh, we didn't have this then.
no.
So if Jordan comes back, he'll have to sign it.
Oh yeah.
We need to have
sign
our
the
guest
back
start
of it.
signing the banner in silver.
We didn't even take a picture either.
Yeah.
We gotta start doing that.
That's what we need to do. I've got some white.
Oh, like
markers.
a silver Sharpie or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah, and have
Or a
guests,
white marker.
guests sign it real quick.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, make it more personable. Make it fun, guys.
Yeah.
So you guys, you always have a vape. So
When we drink.
well, yeah, I guess they go hand in hand.
You drink.
I
do.
drink, you drink, we all drink.
I do, but
don't.
yeah, I only.
So you ever have any issues getting it? Because, like, I know they started banning them. Some states have outlawed them.
Well, so it's not that they've outlawed them. We actually looked this up because all of ours were dead, and we were like, "Oh my god, when you buy them, they're fully charged." And it's like, "Oh my god, we got to go buy one because we're going to have a couple of drinks." And
You couldn't charge the one you had?
no, it was too much. And yeah, just calm down. My car charges really slow. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
So we just went to buy a new one. I wanted a new flavor anyways because they last forever for us. Like we bought that one 3 weeks ago.
We end up throwing it away because it's I don't know. It starts tasting.
Yeah, it starts tasting weird after so long, and like
I wonder if they have a shelf
especially
life.
if you leave them in the
I would
car.
assume. Oh, yeah.
And they get real hot. But so I was like, oh shit, well we can't buy them because they've outlawed them or banned them or whatever they did. Well, I looked it up because I was like, no, people are still buying them. It's ones that did not get a specific license. Like they weren't approved by the FDA or whatever already. All of those are off the shelves. Only you can still buy like Geek Bar.
I was gonna say there's
Lost Mary.
certain brands that are actually legit, and
Yes.
they, I like. paid, or they, I don't know the fuck. I'm not good with words.
They got
today.
it like they got approved.
Yeah.
Approved, yeah.
I wasn't prepared to
What
talk
was
about
the
this.
what was the reason for banning the others?
Money. It's money. They paid to get their federal approval, and there is no complete vape ban in North Carolina, but a new state law went into full effect on July 1st, banning the sale of most disposable vape products. The law prohibits retailers from selling any nicotine vapor products that are not a state approved on a state approved registry.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't think any of them's approved by the FDA.
So the ban specifically targets popular disposable vape products that have not been approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Yes.
So if they're FDA approved, Lost Mary, Geek Bar, all of those, then they're fine on the stand, or they're fine to be on the stands in the gas station. But if they are not FDA approved, they cannot be on the
But
shelves.
All the ones I see in gas stations now say no nicotine on them.
That's fine. I don't
Really?
need the nicotine.
well, the problem is with vapes is, like you said, if some of them doesn't have nicotine, but the problem that is causing is it's vapors in your lungs, and it's causing popcorn lung. I think that's what they call it.
Well, I've heard that too. That
I guess
started.
it crystallizes.
That
in your,
started
in your
out.
lungs.
That started a long time ago. The whole popcorn lung thing, but it very, very, very small percentage of people actually got it. No one's ever actually died from a vape or anything. The only thing that somebody ever had an issue with or actually died was the THC vapes that people buy on the streets. And like I've heard a lot like health reasons, this and that, popcorn lung, whatever. But my issue is you go to the gas station and there's a wall of fucking cigarettes. That
There you
kill
go.
8 million people a year worldwide.
Yeah.
That's a legit fact. 8 million people die a year. And do you know Philip Morris actually owns Views and what's that little one, the little gray one that came out a long time ago?
No cigarettes.
It's like a little gray stick vape thing. It's on the doors of all.
Oh.
I can't even think of the name of
There
it.
was blue, and then it was a thin. It's
Yeah.
a thin one that
Thin
just
little
has the
silver-
top little pocket thing that you change out. for
Uh-huh.
refills.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Philip Morris owns that and Views, the vape or whatever. And like I from what I've heard, a lot of people that use those kind of always resort back to cigarettes. Cuz like a vape, like tons of people have gotten off cigarettes because of vapes, because once you start getting that flavor and everything, you don't want to go back to cigarettes. Disgusting.
Tastes awful.
But the God, I wish I could remember the name of them. They're
Juul.
Yeah, Juul. They're made in a way to where you can ride that line, and like you say your Juul runs out, so you go bum a cigarette off somebody at the bar, and then that it keeps the money flowing back to the cigarette industry.
Yeah, it just
Yep.
keeps you addicted. But see, so when I was a smoker for a long time, I quit when my son turned 2. So it's been 12 years that I quit being an avid smoker.
Did you cold chicken it?
No, I used a vape.
Okay.
Because they were kind of first coming out at that point. So I used that for a little bit, and then one day I just lost it, and then I just was like,
Just stopped.
whatever. But now it's a drinking thing for me. If I'm having beers or whatever, I want the vape, and it actually has nothing to do with inhaling or nicotine or anything like that. It's the motion of doing it, which to me was the hardest part of quitting cigarettes. It wasn't the nicotine, it was doing it. It was after I eat, what do
the
you
habit.
go do? You go smoke a cigarette. Like, it's just the habit of actually doing it. But when I drink, I'm not even really inhaling. I'm just getting the taste of the vape, because they come in all kinds of flavors. You've had ours; they're fruity. We get the fruity flavors, and I crave that taste, which is what they're doing with that taste. But I'm trying not. Every time I hit it, I'm not inhaling. I'll just get the taste and then blow it out,
Yeah.
because I don't want to be smoke a vape or cigarettes or anything, but I also don't think I'm killing myself doing it the way I'm doing it.
Right.
So back to the Juul thing, it says they were actually banned, but in 2022 they reversed the ban and authorized the sale of Juul tobacco.
They took away the flavors that they started having too, I think, because now they only have like mint or menthol, whatever,
And that's what it's saying, menthol.
I think it's because of kids.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue is these kids are like, I'm not smoking, I'm vaping. And it's like, you're still a kid. Put it away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm an adult. If I realize it's getting to a point of a problem, I have the mentality to stop it. You're a kid.
Yeah.
You're just doing it because you think it's cool.
Yeah, and they're just keeping that revolving door going right back in Philip Morris's pocket.
But I also don't have an addictive personality, so I'm probably the, like, not a great person to talk about it because I can do something. Like, I could quit drinking tomorrow and not look back. I enjoy it. I enjoy it from a social aspect, but I don't need it. I'm not addicted to it. I don't, just like the vape. I don't need it.
I enjoy drinking. I could probably stand to drink a little less, not so many days of the week, all of them.
Probably.
But, I mean, a lot of times it's maybe 3-4 beers and that's it. Like, I'm not killing a case. I'm not chugging, a whole bottle of whiskey or something.
Right.
It's like, it's still not good for me, but it's not as bad as some people I've seen. But, yeah, I mean, really anything overconsumption is bad for you. I mean, you can even kill yourself with water.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there are people that are addicted to stuff like that. Like, we all focus on the cigarettes, the drinking, the drugs, things like that. But there are people that are addicted to eating.
I was getting ready to say
Well, actually, you are addicted to Coca-Cola.
I actually am.
that. How much?
Or Red Bull. Actually,
It's
it's
not
more
bad.
Red Bull. It's more
not-
Red Bull than
well,
it is Coca-Cola. Because
Will you drink
right.
Coke all day?
I don't want to, but like if we have a night of drinking, you know what I want the next morning? I want to go to McDonald's specifically
yeah.
and get a crispy Coke.
But the Red Bull you're definitely addicted to because I've noticed a difference.
Yeah.
When you haven't had Red Bull in a couple days.
Really?
Yeah, I do
Which
too.
it shows you she's addicted to it.
If I drink, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to drink a cup of coffee this morning for my caffeine because I get the caffeine headaches. Like, I'm just going to drink a cup of coffee. I'm not going to have a Red Bull. Coffee doesn't do it for me. But see, when I drink the Red Bull too, I don't sit there and drink, like chug. I get a 12. I don't chug a Red Bull in a couple of hours. It literally lasts me from the time I get to work. I'm probably taking the last sip when I leave work.
If I get one and drink it in the morning, I'll have it gone before halfway to work.
Yeah. See, I don't chug them normally. Like, I only do it if like I don't want to throw it away, like I did the other day in the car.
My thing every morning is I get one of those big Polar Pops from Circle K, like just loaded to the brim with Dr. Pepper. But usually after that, I don't drink soda the rest of the day. I will drink a Red Bull, maybe one a day. Like I'll buy one with the Polar Pop and drink it at some point during the day. There's a lot of days I don't, but usually try to drink water the rest of the day, especially in the summer because like sweating my balls off.
I'm really bad about, and me and your mom have talked about this before, just drinking anything in general during the day. Because when I crave a Coke, I just crave the fizzies, and that's just the best tasting one.
That's why
I
I
don't
can't-
even drink the whole thing half the time.
That's why I can't drink. Like I don't drink coffee. I like coffee, but it doesn't come to my mind. And like I like something cold and fizzy in the morning. Like I
Yeah.
could get a cold coffee, but it's not fizzy. I just like the soda that like I can just
Yeah.
when I first get one in the morning.
Yeah,
I chug like half of it and then fill it back up and put the lid on it.
Yeah, then that's me with the Cokes, is that's what I'm craving. I want that fizzy, and Coke, especially the McDonald's Coke, has the best fizzies.
If I don't go to Circle K and I go to like McDonald's or something to get that first soda in the morning, I'll end up buying two because they fill the whole cup with ice and then you have like this much of the drink. So I'll end up getting two and drinking them.
What would you say yours would be? So I'm addicted to Coca-Cola kind of Red Bulls. What would be your like thing that you just need to have during the day? Because you're not an avid coffee drinker. You're not.
No, there's nothing really that I can think of. I mean, in general,
Dip?
I drink water.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but other than that, yeah, I drink water mostly.
Yeah.
So,
I just
or
don't
juice,
like.
like cranberry juice.
Yeah, you do drink your cranberry juice, but like just drinking in general, I have a really bad habit of just forgetting to do it.
Well, you're supposed
Anything.
to drink 64 ounces of water every day.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Now, I've tried that, and I don't think that
Is that a gallon?
pertains. I guess you would. Is that a gallon?
Or no,
I
a
don't
gallon's
know.
120
Yeah,
ounces.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so about half.
Or 8 glasses of water.
Yeah.
64 ounces. But I've tried that, and I pee all the time. I've even discussed it with my doctor,
Really?
and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna pee at first until your body gets used to it." So I continued to do it for 2 weeks. I did it,
Uh-huh.
and I kept peeing and peeing, and it was so bad to where it would interrupt my day.
Wow.
That's how much I would pee, and I noticed that if I cut back and only did so much water, it's like the perfect amount.
Well, are you drinking them all within like the first 8 hours of the day?
Well, here's the thing. So I used to chug a whole bottle of water
Mm-hmm.
just to get it over with, because I'm not like actually thirsty during the day most of the time.
So it's like you're racing to
So
get
I'm
to
racing to get to that point.
Yeah.
Well, you're not supposed to drink cold water. That's actually bad for you.
I
To
heard-
drink it like as a meal, that's fine, but to like chug a whole bottle of cold water is bad for you.
I hear it's
So-
healthier to drink warm water.
Warm water.
Oh.
I just drink
Yeah.
room temperature water.
Yeah, that's me. If like I typically drink room temperature water unless I just pull it out of the fridge, but
And
I would
I
much
saw
rather have
where
a cold.
I saw too where you're actually supposed to, and I could be wrong. I might have it mixed up, but you're supposed to drink water sitting down.
I don't know what the difference is.
I don't know what that really matters, but I don't know.
The next thing you know, they're going to be like, you should pee upside down.
Well,
you ever tried that?
No. Why? It
not
would
that
just
I know
go
of.
all over me. I don't have anything. I don't have anything to aim with.
I know what I'm googling.
At least y'all can aim. Like at least y'all can aim. Mine would just like run up my neck.
you got to get that little thing that's for women.
Shiwi.
though. Is that what it's called?
Mhm.
It would still, if you're upside down, that still wouldn't work. It would just fall on me.
Not if you put a little hose on it. And
No. What is it gonna do?
Little-
no.
Run a line.
Y'all
too.
okay? Well, y'all don't understand.
I mean, no.
I need a freaking catheter. Like,
A shiwi. Huh.
Shiwi, yeah.
Okay.
okay, so have you
look
guys
those up.
Put it on the list.
have you guys seen the new? How are your feelings on the new Cracker Barrel logo?
My feeling is just like everything else that changes. Like people just get in an uproar and lose their minds over it. Like I get she's trying to be more woke, and I guess
hate that word.
the Cracker Barrel logo had a cracker on it.
It had
A white guy?
white old man.
I mean, he was brown.
I mean, yellow and brown.
Either way, like how do we know it was a white guy?
It was a white guy. It
Yeah.
was a white guy.
But like I commented on something the other day because Fox News posted logos changed, blah blah blah. Will you still go to Cracker Barrel? And I commented something like, "Company changes name, news station ask if you'll still go there. Like find something better to do, like find something better to bitch about."
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't go to Cracker Barrel anyways, so there's that.
Well, the thing is do you go to Cracker Barrel just to look at the guy on the freaking sign?
no, I think what
That's
it is,
never crossed my mind that it's an old guy sitting on a.
I mean, I know,
barrel.
yeah.
I think what
I
it is it's just kind of like the Aunt Jemima. I still don't understand why we got rid of Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben because those were freaking. They were the first. I think pretty sure she was the first rich black woman. Like that's
Isn't that an accomplishment?
monumental piece of history
Yeah.
for the community. So I just don't. Aunt Jemima. I never looked at her as anything but damn bitch was smart.
I feel like I saw something too where they're changing the inside of Cracker Barrel too. Like
They are.
they
They're
are.
making it more modern. They're doing like shiplap and to me, you walked into Cracker Barrel and when I grew up, I had the rocking chair on the front porch. You went in, you had that southern feel. Like that's what it was.
They're-
And
and
now
they're
they're
sup-
just modernizing
They're
it.
supposed to do away with the store too.
I was getting ready to ask
Yeah.
that. Well, I only go to Cracker Barrel for the food, and I like looking around in the store.
Well, that's what everybody does.
But
I
if
mean,
the
while you're
store's
waiting
not-
on your table, you're going around looking at the useless games and
Yeah,
and
you would think that
shirts
would take a
and,
lot of their
But I
profits
bet
away too.
I was gonna say I bet the store is not profitable anymore because I've been in there and it's expensive.
Yeah,
So it's not really that profitable. People are there to eat breakfast with
Yeah.
family, and you got that little store. But that little store should be affordable things, little country gadgets to sit around your house. Like they've got like clothes, the shirt's $50. Like people aren't trying to pay that.
Well, it's kind of like too, like if you look at McDonald's and Taco Bell and all the others, they're doing this. I think they call it blanding design.
Yep.
It's a bland design where they make it more comfortable. It's cheaper to build, so on and so forth. But like McDonald's, I mean, as we were kids, you saw the big red roof with the big arches and you know a big play gym out
But you had
front.
Ronald and you had the Hamburglar and you had all of those characters.
Now you look at it, looks like a prison.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, if
the
you-
one in
yeah.
Gastonia is like dark brown,
Yeah.
or
Yes.
it used to be. I think they
It's so
maybe painted
It's so
it.
bland.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
we're just we're just becoming a herd. Like they herd us in to eat, and then we herd out. You know,
they
there's
call it modernizing.
they don't want you to stick
Modernizing.
around and play with shit.
Yeah.
Like
But it's almost like a communism,
It's boring.
like feel,
Yeah.
where they're like, we're going to do it this way, and you're just going to have to accept it. So,
Are there any chain restaurants out there right now that still have the fun vibe, like colorful this and that? I remember Taco Bell was super
yeah,
vibey.
it was.
You know,
Yep.
and now like they're just like everybody else. But
I'm trying to think of the different restaurants if any of them are like flashy or anything like that anymore, but they're not. They're pretty.
Well, it's kind of like the play gym. So they done away with most of them. Done away with the ball pit because they said it was nasty.
Oh, that is nasty.
I almost drowned
Yep.
in a ball pit once.
Okay, but
But it was fun.
We jumped in the ball pit. I
Right.
never got sick or anything.
Yeah.
like
Well,
that. Like,
and that's another thing. Like having stuff like that, playing in those play places. As children, we're collecting all these germs, and it's only building us to make us
building your
healthier.
immunity.
Yeah.
Well, it's
So-
not just that. You're keeping parents there longer. And they're going to get, okay, we just ate our meal, go play in the ball pit. And it's like,
Well,
maybe
I
I,
think-
want,
I want an ice cream.
milkshake.
I think
Yeah.
what it all boils down to is they don't want to have a crew come in and sanitize everything. That just costs money. So we're just going to eliminate the ball pit,
Yeah.
the play place.
Or have safety regulations nowadays made it harder. Safety and health code inspections just
Have to hire a guy to
Make
go
it
in there and wipe
harder.
every ball.
And let's not even mention the ice cream machine at McDonald's
Oh, God.
is never working.
I heard. I know a friend of my dad's. He was a GM at a McDonald's, and he said that they're extremely hard to clean.
They are. Yeah.
So that's why they're always down, because they just don't feel like cleaning it.
no, that's
So,
your job.
but why not have a company that goes around cleaning these machines, taking them
Yeah.
apart and cleaning them?
But because they have to be cleaned every
Yeah.
single day.
Well, that's your job. Just
Hire
so,
a guy.
You know.
Yeah. I
COVID
mean,
screwed up a lot when it comes to sanitation.
yeah, like the ball pit situation. Make a ball pit where you drain it. All
Or-
they have to do is soak put water, take a hose, put water in there, put the sanitation stuff in there,
Yeah.
let it sit, and then drain it out. And the ball pit's shut down for that day,
Or
so
why
it can
not?
dry.
Why not just make an ice cream machine that can self clean itself?
Right.
I mean, my God, we can make a car drive itself. Why can't we not make a
You
ice
don't
cream machine?
See
clean
Golden
itself?
Corral's ice cream machine down every day.
Well, Golden Corral doesn't really care about their health.
It's true.
They don't.
inspection.
It is true.
But Dairy Queen, okay, Dairy Queen,
Hey,
they
yeah.
do the soft serve also.
Yeah, I
which
mean,
is what
there's
McDonald's
ice
does.
cream places.
And
They
they
got
serve
it.
burgers.
Yeah, that Dairy Queen in Gastonia, that's the only restaurant in Gastonia that was like, that's good. I'll go. I don't care.
Where's it at? You talking about like Union Road?
South Gastonia?
Yeah, Union Road.
Yeah.
Like, is there a little kids school right there?
Yeah.
Because
it's
that
elementary.
Dairy Queen looks like hell.
Oh, but it's the only one and it's good.
Huh. I never
I
been
mean,
there.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not run down looking. It's decent.
I think it's the one I'm talking. I don't know. But
It's the same one you're talking about.
okay.
It does look run down, but it's Dairy Queen. It's been there for a while.
I've never been a big ice cream fan, so Dairy Queen's just never been in my
Yeah.
radar. I've gone, but you know, and I don't care for their burgers or anything. I went to. Have you guys been to Whataburger yet?
No.
Don't.
Well,
That's what we keep hearing. That's why we haven't gone.
There's number 2.
Yeah, there's two people.
Yep.
So I had the first time I went there. The only because when they first opened, the line was just down Franklin. I got breakfast, and the breakfast was good. I'll say that. The second time I went, I got a burger and fries, and they forgot to put the cheese on it, unless I just didn't realize that there's no cheese unless you ask for the cheese or whatever. And it was just mediocre. So then I went a third time to make sure I got cheese, thinking maybe that was the problem. Still no good.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like, I mean, it was decent, but it wasn't like, wow, you know? Whataburger in Mooresville? Like that type of
the real Whataburger.
Well, that's the real North Carolina Whataburger.
This is the Texas one in Gastonia.
The Texas one actually opened before the North Carolina one did. The only thing
I think
with
they tried suing them.
Yeah, they did. But because they have the dashes in the name, it's so Whataburger itself doesn't have the dashes. The Texas Whataburger. Our Whataburger has what-a-burger, which keeps them out of that copyright. But it was funny because that Hunting Wives show that I've been watching, they did an outside of Whataburger, and it is the North Carolina Whataburger. But when they go in, it's the Texas Whataburger standing at the restaurant.
Right.
You're like, what the hell?
It's the same interior and everything, but it's the Texas logos.
Yeah, it's
that
the
is
Texas
fucking.
logo and
I would,
everything.
if I was that Whataburger, I would been get the hell out.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it was insane how that worked
I'm surprised
out.
they haven't made a stink about it.
I know.
But their burgers are phenomenal.
I do like, if they don't have what's that? I'm not drinking it because it's nasty, but the Witch Doctor drink, which is all their sodas and pickle juice and pickles and all that stuff combined. I'm not drinking it, but if they don't have that, to me, it's not a Whataburger. Like, that's what Whataburger is known for, is the Witch Doctor drink.
Yeah, their
And it's a drive-in.
brand or whatever.
Yeah.
But again, that's what we know as Whataburger. So you get another restaurant coming in here that's just another fast food, McDonald's type
Pretty much.
establishment, and you're just like,
McDonald's is better than Whataburger.
that wasn't. And they're always busy.
Always.
People come from everywhere just to go to that Whataburger.
I saw one it was on the news, like a guy came from Spartanburg to try the Whataburger, and I'm pretty sure there's one in Spartanburg.
Yeah.
Somebody pointed it out, like there's one in your town, dude.
Wow.
There's no Spartanburg. This is
Maybe
the
it was-
first Whataburger in North Carolina. This kind of Whataburger. This
That's
is
what
the
I mean.
first-
You sure?
Yes, this is the first. That's their big thing. The first Whataburger ever to come to North Carolina and Gastonia.
Yeah.
This is the only Whataburger right now for that version of Whataburger in North Carolina.
Yeah.
We'll have
Now-
to fact check that. You might be right.
I'm right.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember when they were, talking about it, the first one in North Carolina.
Now, what I'm excited, because that's where all of us were like, that is not the first Whataburger. I'm really excited about Raising Cane's coming.
I don't think
is-
I've eaten that.
No, you probably haven't, because there's none around here. It's chicken. It's like a Zaxby's type thing. But everybody I've heard talk about it. My sister went to the one in Florida. Carson wants to go to one. My son, and other people that I see on social media. I've heard it's really, really, really good. Now they're getting one in Fort Mill, I think, and then they're going to build one in Charlotte. So it's going to be a little while.
Didn't you say you guys went to Culver's?
Oh, I love
Oh, yeah.
Culver's.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are they one of those with the little burgers?
No.
No.
But they cook it to order.
Oh.
So it's not sitting back here under a freaking heat lamp.
Yeah.
Well, as far as I know of.
Their
I mean,
burgers are never frozen.
What about Crystal Burger? You ever been there? They
What was that we stopped at?
We tried to stop at a Crystal Burger on the way. We went to Checkers.
Checkers.
We went to
Checkers is good.
It was
oh my
good, though.
god,
It
Checkers
was
is
good.
good.
We tried to stop at the Crystal Burger, but they were actually closed.
Yeah, they were
I don't know
closed.
why, because I think it'd been years, and I grew up with Crystal Burger. My parents would go and get dozens and bring them home.
Man,
I don't even think there's a Crystals around anymore.
There's one in
Gaffney.
Yeah, right at the state line, and it's disgusting. All Crystal Burgers are disgusting inside.
I went to or when I lived at the beach, my dad and I would drive to Wilmington a lot, and they had a Checkers there, and we would get it, and I loved it. And then fast forward, like hadn't had it in years and years, and they put one in Shelby, and I fell into the loop, like holy shit, lost my mind, gotta go there. I started going there like every day.
Oh my god, Shelby's a haul.
Well, I lived that close at the time, yeah.
So we had Rallies when I lived in Virginia.
That's the same thing, yeah.
Same thing. And it was, I always wanted the Rallies French fries. It's the French fries. It's them damn French fries.
You know what we haven't had, not that I know of, and I don't think I've ever been there, is a White Castle.
Yeah, I've never been to one.
I've had
Not
a White
that I know
Castle. Crystals, to me, Crystal Burger is better. I don't know that there's any White Castle left. I went to Florida a lot. That's a
Yeah.
Florida thing. And I just always thought Crystals was better. I don't know if that's because, my mom preferred Crystals, so we just went to Crystals more. But I don't know that there's many White Castle restaurants still. I know they have their frozen foods that you can buy in the store.
Yeah, I've had that.
Isn't White Castle more of a northern thing?
I don't know, because they were in Florida. So
Yeah,
I really don't know.
I've never had one.
Call
The only
Harold
reason
and
I knew
Kumar.
White Castle was because of that movie.
Harold and Kumar. That's why I just said
Right.
call Harold and Kumar. But I don't know. Number one, we eat too much fast food. But there are certain fast food restaurants. I will not go to a Burger King. You cannot pay me to go to Burger King. I'm not going.
I go once in a while.
Me too.
I like their burgers. Everybody's overpriced as hell, and I feel like Burger King is one of them that's just too overpriced. I did hear that McDonald's is actually lowering their combo prices because they feel they're too expensive.
Well, they should, because it's not like anybody's standing at a register anymore, so you're not paying.
Right?
Did you know that it's different prices at McDonald's?
Really? Like different locations?
And it depends on where the location is. If they put it in a more poor environment, it's cheaper versus a more
So I need to go to
wealthy
the Gastonia
environment.
McDonald's instead of the Belmont.
My quick go-to at McDonald's is double cheeseburger, large fry, large Dr. Pepper. It used to be under $5. Now it's $10.
Oh yeah.
He gets the double cheeseburger. So if you get you want the large fry and the large drink, but there's a $5. My kid gets the $5 meal. It's a McDouble, 4 chicken nuggets, a small fry, and a small Coke for $5.
Yeah.
$6.40 something after taxes, I think.
I never knew about it until I think I checked myself out. The Daily Double. It's like a double cheeseburger with lettuce and tomato, but I don't like tomato, so I take it off. But it's really good. You guys went and looked at a house?
Yeah, just for, just to kind of see what we were, are you recording? Okay. Just I had to make sure you hit the record button. Just to kind of see, we've been kind of on Zillow. He's wanting to buy a house, so we've been kind of on there, just kind of browsing, really. And I saw this house come up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect for the price range that we're looking at. Because your price range has got to be higher now, because you're not going to buy a house for $150,000 anymore.
No.
It's just not
Buy
going to
a
happen.
dump for $150,000.
Right.
And really nowadays a house that's $250, and especially below, is either going to
One bed, one bath.
Well,
in a terrible neighborhood.
A bad neighborhood. It needs remodeling. Yeah. I mean, really, ideally, a decent house would be $350 to $400.
Yeah. Usually the 300 and above
Yep.
is decent.
Yeah.
Stephanie actually bought a brand new house, and it was $300, I think. And it's nice, but like me, for instance, like because of where I work and what I do, like I'm working in multi-million-dollar houses. So when I look at her house, like it looks nice, but it's so cheaply built. Like she's had to contact the builder so many times about dumb shit.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what we're looking at.
And I think that's why a lot of people are buying older houses, even though it may need some remodeling. It's built better.
Yeah.
I would be completely happy buying a dump, as long as I could get a loan that could afford me to
You have
remodel.
to get a
Remodel it.
construction loan on
Right.
top of that. So my like dream would be one of these old houses on Main Street in Belmont.
Yeah.
Like that live in a historic district.
I would like
buy
to
one of
live
those.
up top in one of those, upstairs thing, like a
Yeah.
loft.
Well, and I don't even need the big, huge house. Like, so on the way to your house, there's that little cottage, that cottage looking house that's for sale.
Oh, it's so
And
neat.
it was like, oh, that's, $500,000.
pretty
I
damn
bet. I looked it up. That house is going for $1,200,000.
That's crazy.
It's an adorable house.
But you got to understand where it's at.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
in the historic area
and
of
it's got a
Belmont.
pool in the backyard. The whole backyard looks like a tropical paradise. Like what you see from the street doesn't even like give you a look into what the house or the backyard looks like. I still think $1 million is a lot
To
for
me-
it, but
To me, to spend that kind of money on a house, and it's still a nice area, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
Belmont, I would rather take that money and buy a house on the beach,
yeah,
in Florida. Like
or in the
ocean
middle
property.
of the woods somewhere.
I mean, like my sister's house is worth
The same.
it's 7 figures.
Mm-hmm.
So I would much rather spend that kind of money on ocean property.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like before certain things happened in my life, I was working on trying to buy a house, and just me by myself, it like they're showing me what I could do and this and that, and I'm just like, this is insane. Like I could buy a trailer, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it goes based off your income and your credit and
Debt to
there's
income.
your debt to income ratio. But that's the problem is the houses are so expensive now that yes, you actually can afford the rent because you're affording the rent now anyways because you're getting charged that much in rent somewhere anyways. But you can't get the loan because your income, they're like, oh, you're only using this much of your income. And
Yeah.
I know ideally you only want to use like 38% of your income on your housing costs, but that's almost impossible.
So I think
anymore.
it's 40% is kind of like the rule of thumb.
Right.
Like
It's so upside down because, like, I mean, you can get a mortgage for cheaper than rent.
Yeah.
And that's what kills, even just like not even buying a house, renting a place. You pay 14 for yours, right?
16.
Six? Wow. And it's like, I mean, I never went upstairs, but it's like the size of this podcast room, you know? Like it's not the big.
Well, upstairs, it's 1,200 square feet.
Like combined?
Yeah, combined.
Well, and then now you're talking about apartments, townhomes.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why it's so expensive is because you don't have to pay taxes. The company, the property is paying the taxes. So that's added in with the 1,600.
Yeah,
makes
they're paying
sense.
their mortgage, their taxes.
You've got people maintenance crew that comes by and does this, does that. So you're paying all that. That's why it's so expensive.
Yeah, you're paying the mortgage, you're paying the insurance, you're
You don't
paying
have
the
to cut the
taxes,
grass.
You're paying a lawn service. We have trash service. We have an exterminator. He's got a maintenance crew. You're paying the property manager.
Yep.
Like there is a lot, and there's a lot of homes in there also.
But even with a house, I mean, you're cutting your own yard, this and that. I mean, yeah, they're paying the property taxes, but one single person cannot live on their own anymore.
No.
It's just impossible.
Buying, renting, everything. It's just
can't do it on your
impossible. It's not impossible. It's difficult.
My first apartment was $583
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah, I mean, I paid $650 for a 3-bedroom house on 2 acres of land.
God.
I mean, I lived there for like 9 years, but it's so hard to get a home loan though now.
But the thing is you look at these houses that are for $350, and if you think back to when back in the day, a house that was $350,000 was a brick home, 2-story. I mean, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was a nice house.
Well, and it makes it harder when you're looking at Zillow and you see how much that person paid for the house.
yeah.
15 years
that's a
ago when they
killer.
moved in, like people that are selling these houses for $350, they paid $165,000.
That's the house
for
that
it.
we looked at yesterday. That's what was it,
He paid
$165,000
$165,000 for the house.
$165,000, and now it's selling for $345.
Jeez.
And guess what? It needs a roof.
Yeah, it needs a new roof.
Oh, wow.
That's $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to do the roof.
My ex-wife and I, right before the housing market skyrocketed, bought a 2,400 square foot house that was built in 1900 and paid like $210 for it. Mm-hmm. And it was nice inside, like just like it's always been, and it was well taken care of. I mean, of course, there's little issues here and there, but it's a really, really
You know
nice
how much
house.
that damn house is worth
Oh,
now?
I'm sure.
You know how
$750.
you know how much my grandfather bought his house for?
$5.
$17,000.
God, my dad bought a foreclosure for $4,000. I can only imagine what that one's worth now.
Yeah, but what kind of disaster was
Well,
it? when
he gutted
got
it
in
and
there?
redid the entire thing.
Yeah. That's just it. It's like, yeah, okay, I can buy a cheap house and redo it, but think about how much it's going to
Oh, it's
cost
going
to
to cost
redo
a
the
lot of
damn
money.
house.
Yeah.
I think it costs less to remodel a house than to buy a brand new house, though.
Well, so his sister was telling us when we were down there, the house next to her used to be in bad shape. Like, it just looked rough right next to her. Really nice neighborhood. Like, I'm talking the houses are worth millions. Really, really nice house next to her.
But it's on the water.
On the water.
Mm-hmm.
It sold for only $500,000, which that neighborhood on the water, that's a really good deal right now. But they had to flip it. It was in such shit shape that they had to go in and gut it and clean everything. Imagine how much that cost. And that's another $150,000 to $200,000 they probably put into renovating that house.
I would imagine. Yeah.
This house right across the street used to be basically condemned.
Yeah.
And then they redid it, and that family moved in there, and that guy, like, his first month got yard of the month.
Wow. I know.
It's
a
really
nice
nice.
little house.
Yeah. And they got a nice pool back there. That the pool was destroyed. Like, they redid
sure.
the pool and everything.
Like, we get out of the car sometimes. We're like, why can't we just get a little house like that?
Right,
Like, we
right.
can't find. It's not that big of a house. We don't need. I've looked at houses and it's like 2,000 square feet. I'm like, I don't want to clean that.
That's a lot to
That's
clean.
a lot of house. This one we looked at yesterday though was perfect. Everything was one level except for a bonus room.
Yeah, it was
You
a
went
story and a
upstairs
half.
to a bonus room, and
So
it was
all the rooms were downstairs except for that bonus room.
That's kind of how the
really
house
cool.
was with my ex. Like, the entire house was downstairs, but there were, like, proper steps going up, like there was an upstairs, which there was. You walk up and go around, and you walk in a door, and it was basically like an unfinished bonus room, like attic. Like,
Yeah.
it looked like attic, but unfinished. Like, you
it
could-
didn't count towards square footage because it wasn't
It did.
fin- Oh, it did.
It did.
Oh.
Well, I'm not 100% sure. I know a part of it did, because a part of it was like,
Okay.
did have like, not flooring, but
Yeah,
plywood
they can
laid
only
down.
count what's like livable space. Like
Yeah.
like this one was 1,700, but they can't include the garage.
That makes sense. Maybe they didn't count that, but you could put 2 bedrooms up there if you wanted. It was so big.
Yeah,
That's the way this is,
Yeah,
really. I mean,
it
you
could
could
be.
make bedrooms up there.
it'd be a great podcast room.
God, that's
Oh, yeah, it's big.
that.
was great
I'm telling
podcast.
you,
It's
I
probably as big as this room and the living room,
Uh-huh.
and wider.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's the size of the garage. It's actually
Okay.
the garage. It's just a
Yeah.
I
above
want-
the garage.
I want a house, like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house, and then like one big room for a podcast room.
Yeah, like that. Like we talked about what could be put in that room, and I'm like,
Oh, God,
well, all
it's-
your antique stuff, it could be a hangout room. And I'm sitting here like, damn, that'd be a podcast room.
Yeah.
It's big.
Well, you guys keep that in mind
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
looking.
Yeah, sure. We might got to make sure we have a podcast room.
Bigger the
Right.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was it was.
And I just
pretty
need a key
cool.
so I
It was
can
nice.
access.
But it's not just the cost of the housing. It's when you get into the house too. You've got to obviously you're gonna settle and keep what you have right now. But then you want like that living room. You want a sectional in it. It's a perfect living room for a sectional. You got to furnish everything and have enough furniture for all that. And you've got groceries. You've got to restock your groceries. The fucking cost of groceries anymore is stupid. We go to the grocery store and spend $150 and we barely fucking get anything.
I think the rule of thumb when you move into a house, they say that you should need about $10,000
Yeah.
laying around to buy what's needed,
what you
cleaning
need.
stuff,
Yeah.
to groceries, to
I shit you not. Back when I was looking at houses, I found a foreclosure in Belmont. I want to say it was 6,000 to 7,000 square feet, had 5 bedrooms, this and that. And like I said, it was a foreclosure. It was only $800 and some thousand.
Only.
yeah.
But the size of the house, that's like a $2 million house.
Yeah. But imagine how much money you're going to put in. You have an $800,000 mortgage, and what do you got enough? Do you have the $1 million sitting around? Because
No,
you're going to have to
but-
renovate it too.
I mean, I'm just saying, it was a deal.
Well, and everybody talks about getting like, oh no, just go build a barn dominium. Go buy land and build a barn dominium. Well, you have to get a construction loan for that, and a construction loan you have to have like 40%
Well, and
down on.
you have to buy the land.
And you got to put in a septic and all that.
Yeah, you got to buy the land. You got to put in septic. You got to put the slab down to build the house on. You've got so much money going into that that just buy something already established. And I think everybody wants it now because I think they're still in that mode of it's going to come off the market. It's a good deal. It's going to come off the market. But houses are not selling as fast as they were selling
I was
a year
going to
or
say,
two
there's
ago.
a lot of them that
They're just
sit on the
sitting.
market for 100 days.
This
Yeah.
one I think is going to sit because it needs a new roof.
It needs a roof, and that is one of the most expensive remodeling you can do. I mean, it's every bit of 10.
It's a great
10 to 20,000. It depends.
Yeah.
I mean, is the boards underneath, are they any good? What if you rip all the shingles up and you need boards down?
Just like the wall. Y'all's wall in
Yeah.
the living room. and how it had that leak in it. So they did something to it, and they fixed the drains, but you can see the water spots where it was leaking. It's like, is there mildew in there?
Yeah.
Is the wood rotted? Because by the time it reaches the drywall, think about how long it's been leaking in that wall before.
It wasn't bad, but you can see the stain, and that's a tall tale sign that there was a leak at one time, and what's behind that?
Yeah.
What's up there?
Well, if it's, well, I'm not 100%, but I mean, if you're still seeing like water spots, there's probably still a leak because normally, like once it's fixed, it'll eventually dry.
Well, it's dry. It is dry.
Oh, it's just stained.
You see the stain.
I got you.
But I think the biggest thing is, like we said, any house, especially when it's not brand new, and even a brand new house, nothing's going to be perfect. There are going to be, just like you said with Stephanie, there are going to be the flaws. It doesn't matter. But it's, are you willing to invest in it? Is the seller willing to come down on the price? Like, I mean, okay, this house needs a new roof. You're asking, $350, but we need a new roof, so we're gonna need you to knock some off.
The builders that we go through doing cabinets for, they'll go to these neighborhoods in Charlotte and they'll buy $600,000-$700,000 house, completely tear it down, grade the land, and then build $1-2 million house. And like, I don't even know where I was going with this, but they're friggin' huge. Like, I wish I could show you guys some of the houses we've done. Like, they are mind-blowingly huge, and like there's just rooms in rooms in rooms. Yeah. And these people's like closets are bigger than this room.
Oh yeah, the closet thing's getting out of hand. Then think about it. You have that big of a closet, you have to fill it.
Yeah, I would just have one little corner.
That's literally what it would be for
Welcome
me.
to my closet/podcast room.
I look like I have a bunch of clothes because I have one little closet right now.
I just have one shirt on each rack. Right?
My pants will go here. Yeah. I'm gonna put my shirts here. Like,
get your steps in before you get out of your closet.
Right.
You know what I noticed about that house? I know it's just kind of random. It had a coat rack at the door entrance.
Like one of those standing up coat racks.
We always talk about a coat rack or something. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's what really
got me. Hung it. They hung that on the wall. They put that there.
It's got a freaking coat rack.
Oh, it's attached to the wall.
Listen, so it's one of those homes where you walk in, it's still a little furnished because you can tell somebody's still kind of living there. And it's just like you walk in and you're like, I'm home.
Yeah,
you just
it was
felt
nice.
like you were at home, and it's a perfect size. Had a yard for Briggs, not too big where you don't have to bust your ass mowing it.
Even the ceilings,
like high ceilings, 10-foot ceilings.
Is that what it's called?
Cathedral ceiling.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, even the master bedroom, the ceiling went higher.
Yeah,
it was a great house.
It really is. It's worth that.
Yes,
it really is worth that. Even though the roof is bad, it really is worth it.
It's really the only house that we've seen that it's like,
and it feels like home.
It's like, okay, I'd pay that for that house. Where there's a 2-bedroom bungalow house listed for $280,000 in Belmont. It's like 800 square feet.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, have you lost your mind?
Yeah, I mean, when I look at rentals, like same thing, like $1,500 for 700 square feet. Like it doesn't even make sense to buy a house that's so overpriced. Yeah. Like it's just like it would seem stupid, and you're just gonna bury yourself.
Well, it's just another thing. Nobody cares.
And that's what my problem is. I feel, and I shouldn't look at it this way, I guess, but I feel like if I pay $350,000 for that house, and in the next 5 years or whatever, all of a sudden now the housing market just falls off
zero
the map.
equity.
Yeah. Now you just 3 times the amount overpaid for that house.
I don't see the housing market in general actually coming down. The price, maybe a bit. I don't see it going. It's never going to go back to what it was.
I've seen interest rates have come down. But,
interest rates will fluctuate. Yeah, interest rates for sure will come down. But I don't think the actual value of a home is going to drop that much in the next 5 years.
And 2008's not going to happen again. No. Everybody seems to be saying that.
Back in the day when everybody's screaming, I want $15 an hour, blah, 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 working at McDonald's.
Here we are.
And it's like, you realize when they pay you more, everything else is going to go up.
But what's crazy, they're paying these people more, but the minimum wage has not gone up.
Not at all, no.
So if you're an adult and God forbid you really can't find a job and the only job you can get is a minimum wage job, you will never make it.
I can't even think of any jobs that actually pay minimum wage now. Because
$15 an hour is not enough now for the economy now.
What I make isn't enough.
No.
I make $23 an hour.
You
It's
have
not
to
enough.
have,
No.
unless you're making six figures every year, you have to have a two-income household.
So that house for $350,000, I looked it up. If just a single person to afford that house, you have to make between $90,000 and $110,000 a year
And like,
to live
unless
comfortably.
to live comfortably.
unless you've been in a job for 20 years or you know have just some special skill, whatever, or own a business that's doing really well, like who makes that?
Well, and
I don't know many people that honestly make that kind of money. 110,000.
Not around here. Not around here.
Yeah.
But if you talk, well, like we were talking the other day, we're trying to figure out how do people do this? How do people have this nice house, this nice car, you know, their nice clothes, their name brand, which whatever, that's just people reaching. But they have all these things and it's debt. They took
Yeah.
out a second mortgage on their house.
it's
Right.
debt.
They've got a car
Credit
loan where
cards.
they're paying $900 a month for their car. Credit cards, like that's the only way you could physically, unless you're like CEO, like you're making good money. That's the only way to do it anymore.
Yeah,
is
all
credit.
those people in all these richy neighborhoods and all that, they're just as broke as you and I, you know, like,
Right.
and God, I forgot what I was gonna say again.
You're doing
I'm
great.
not even drinking.
Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, maybe.
It's the last time we record in the morning.
Right.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Without drinking.
like these neighborhoods I work in and stuff, all these rich houses, rich people, whatever you want to call them. I never see them at work. They're always home.
I know.
A lot of people work from home
Work
now.
from
Right,
home.
yeah.
They learned during COVID, especially with these
Yeah.
corporate jobs, is there's no reason for you to maybe come into the office once or twice a week, but there's really no reason. Like my job, I could do from home. I just don't really want to do it from home because if I'm at home, I'm going to get distracted by the things that I could be doing because now I'm stuck at home, but I'm still at work. So I can't go do the things that I want to do when I'm at home because I'm working. So I'm like, I mean, yes, a couple days a week from home would be nice.
Connie
but-
was working from home for the longest time, and she was about to lose her damn mind because
I
it's
know.
like
You're
get off work and you're still at work basically.
Yeah, right. Like my office manager works from home and she goes into her office and I mean that's where she stays all day.
If I had to work from home and I had the money, I mean, I would have like a garage, a loft, or an office,
like that bonus room.
A whole
Yeah.
separate wing.
For that
for
way
your
you can go out there, do your
close
work.
the door when you're done. Don't see it.
See, me, I'm like, I could do laundry, I could do dishes, but I'm still at work. Like you can't just walk away and go do your dishes real quick. Like you're at work.
When you take
It
a
depends.
break, I mean,
It depends on what you're doing. I mean, I've got a friend from Salisbury who works for, he's big in a company making a ton of money and he goes golfing all damn day. Can't do
I
anything.
want that life.
Right. And he makes six figures a year.
but I can say that some people are overpaid for what they do.
Very much so.
I mean, I know several people that they should be making half of what they're actually getting paid because they do half the work than what I do.
Well, what's an example
mean-
of somebody who's overpaid? That's not something you hear very often. Like what? Like
I mean, if you're golfing all day and you're getting
Yeah.
paid
Very- yeah.
250 grand a year, but you're golfing 3 days
Mm-hmm.
of the 7 days out of the week.
yeah.
And even when you're not golfing, you're like just hanging out around the house and you're really not doing a whole lot. It's just because your phone's attached to your ear.
Mm-hmm.
You're overpaid.
Or people that work, 4 or 5 hours in a day, 3 or 4 days a week, but make six figures.
Granted, they put in a lot of work to get to that point where, you know what I mean? They're not really doing a whole lot, but they're getting paid the big bucks. They did put in the work. They started from the bottom and worked their way to that point. But it's like, okay, but this person that's doing all the work is making, let's say, $25 an hour.
Yeah.
You're golfing all day and you're making 250
That
grand
comparison
a year.
I can see because I know like the overpaid people are probably a very crucial part of the company itself.
Yeah.
But the people under them are the ones that are
That's where it starts.
doing all the work. You know.
The gut work.
But if you don't pay for the higher positions, no one's ever going to take them. So now you don't have anybody managing the facility. So it's a
I was gonna say with the minimum wage thing, like I guarantee, like, because I can't think of anywhere that actually pays minimum wage, and I guarantee you, if you advertise a job paying minimum wage, nobody's gonna take
we
it.
laughed because Myrtle Beach Subway had on their sign now starting at $13 an hour, and we're like, "Who's the fuck's applying for that?"
Right.
Like, why would you
$13 an hour?
advertise
Really?
at Myrtle Beach?
Well, during COVID, I remember this McDonald's out here in Belmont. On their sign it said $20 an hour. starting out.
And that's not enough.
No.
That would not make me want to go.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
But they were also at one point. Everybody was doing sign-on bonuses.
Actually-
like $10,000 sign-on bonus.
Actually, they say that you need to make $30 to $35 an hour to live comfortable nowadays.
Or have 6 jobs.
Well, that's just it. Like, go to work, come home, and go back to work.
again.
And that destroys the quality of life. Like when you have to go to work and then go to work and then go to work and sleep maybe 3 hours, like what's the point at that point, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you working for?
Yeah, even if you've accomplished buying this nice house, nice car, all this stuff, but you're still dead to the world because all you do is work. You don't have a social life. You don't have a life, period. Like, what's the point?
That's actually something that you were saying your sister kind of brought up because she's made it up in her company and she's worked hard, but that's just it. She worked all the time. And she's like, I could have, yes, I live a very, very comfortable lifestyle now. And so that's my gain. But what all did I miss out on in that first 30 years of getting to that point? I missed out on so much because I worked all day, 7 days a week.
It's the way this system has been designed to basically work your entire life. And then by the time you can actually retire, you're basically dead. You can't go out and run or go ride your
Who has
bike.
money to put anything into a retirement fund
Exactly.
to retire?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm going to be working my entire life.
Me too. It's and to me, like maybe this has held me back from trying to work harder or gain more, but to me, it's just like, what is the point? What's the point in life if all you got to do is make a dime on somebody else's dollar and boost their shit? I mean, it's just my boss. He's selling the company at the end of the month. Everything's going to be finalized or whatever, but he has worked really, really hard. And if you can own a cabinet business and work through some of these big builders in Charlotte, you can make a shitload of money.
I've heard that carpentry stuff is
Anything.
I don't know anything about it really.
General contracting, carpentry, anything with house, especially right now with so many people flipping all these houses, you can make a killing.
Well,
doing it.
the builders in Charlotte, a lot of these guys, like you'll have the superintendent or whatever on the job. He's the one running that job.
Yep.
A lot of them, they'll have a house built and then they'll live in it for 2 years. And then there's some kind of tax thing where if you sell it after living in it 2 years, you get so much money back. And then they'll take that, build another house to the point of where they're basically getting a house for free.
Okay, but you're giving these tax breaks to these people that can afford to build these houses,
Right.
but there's no longer a first-time home buyer's credit.
Right.
They got rid of that.
We looked up that.
Really?
They got rid of it a long time ago. There is no longer a first-time home buyer's credit.
What about people like me that's never actually bought a house?
Same.
But let's give a tax break to the people that are going in
That has-
and
yeah.
working the system.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I've never technically bought a house myself. Like my 2 ex-wives, I bought a house with each of them, but I was
Bought it with, that's only good for now. So 3 years it goes. Like if
years.
you're off the house for 3 years, and you go to buy a house, you're
Well,
considered a first time home.
I was
buyer
never
then.
actually on the loan or anything. I was
okay.
just on the deed, so I didn't really. I was just a signature.
Yeah.
But like I was saying with my boss, he worked his ass off to the point, like, and especially in cabinets, there's a lot of money. I mean, we can do $100,000 job and spend $15,000 on supplies and whatever,
Yeah.
and just bank money. And he has all these motorcycles, cars, his house, the building, everything. He sold it all, and now he's moving to Colorado,
So now you're gonna have a new boss.
But let me ask you, how did he get to that point?
just working his ass off.
Did he actually do it himself,
Oh,
or
yeah.
was he handed money?
No, he did it himself. He started from the ground up. He started doing what I do, is painting. He just started working in a shop, and then eventually, a lot of guys, like, I've been doing it for over 5 years now, and a lot of guys by that point, given the economy, will go out and get their own shop and start doing their own thing and build their own business.
Yeah.
Like, if I could right now, like if I had the money or whatever, I could just open up my own finishing shop and then go to all these cabinet shops and
You
do all
should.
their finishing.
I think you should.
I'd love to, but I don't have the money for the start, getting the place, getting the equipment that I need, this and that.
What would you say is enough money to start your own business in that line of work?
honestly, I really don't know. I mean, leasing out a place where I can, properly spray legally, have like a spray booth and all that. But I mean, really, like, I can use a small air compressor and a gun, and that's it. I could get started for pretty cheap, I would say, but it's acquiring the place to do it, acquiring what I need to be able to.
Kind of like starting a paint booth for cars. Like, you got to have the paint room for it. That's the hardest part.
I mean, like my shop, my dad's been in this all of his life. So, granted, he doesn't own the shop. He leases the building. So that got me a start.
Yeah.
But, I still, just because there's a roof over my head doesn't mean that I was given everything else that I need. Everything, you know what I mean? So it's still expensive, and I still work my way from the bottom. Not that I'm successful,
When I first moved in with Connie, I had actually did one of those like rent-to-own buildings. I got like a 12 by 16 or something, and made a shop out of it and started doing side jobs. And I actually had a side job, one of my biggest ones. I repainted an entire kitchen, doors and everything, built a couple cabinets for him. I charged him $4,400 for that job, and all it costed me was maybe $500 to $1,000 and my time. And the rest was just profit. Yeah. If I could just keep
doing that,
I could.
Well, it's kind of like the situation we're in. I mean, there may be a month or two goes by that we make decent money, but just like I told her, you can't depend on it because all of a sudden it may just stop.
Or by the time you get a nice little chunk saved up, your fucking car breaks down in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
It's
just
your house burns down. Like, something always happens.
Yeah. Well, you get and like he was saying, the problem is we get consistent vehicles, but if the guy doesn't buy another car, you gotta, then you're gonna have to, or if the guy passes away or something happens or he sells the business.
Well, that's what's happened to me before years ago. I used to do work for a car dealer, and I mean, he owed me several $1,000s. I had about 3 or 4 of his cars I was currently working on, and the guy passed away. And I didn't get anything.
Damn.
I mean, you really going to go up to the family and be like, hey, he owes me X amount? I mean, he's laying there, in the grave.
Forever.
And he owes other people, too.
Right.
So I lost that. And not just that money. I lost that work.
Yeah.
So it was a huge hit. Sure.
That's the difference between like buying, like your boss was an established business, so they paid more for the established business than they did the work or the workers or anything like that. They paid for the name. Just like your boss, if he were to ever to sell the garage, people are paying for the name. If my boss were to ever, people are paying for the name of the company. It's a good name. It's got a good name out there. Is that going to continue? Maybe. New owners are always scary because you don't know what direction they want to take things. But
I think somebody within the business that works there, and then all of a sudden the owner decides to sell to that person.
Yeah,
he knows the business.
Yeah,
he knows how to run that business.
Yeah.
The guy buying the business from my boss, I mean, he's basically worked himself up to where he is now, and I think his dad's helping him with like the loan of purchasing the building and everything else. But all of our builders are just transferring over to him, so it's like all of our work becomes all of his work.
That's just it. There's a difference between being in a place where you have family that can help you do the things, and being like me or Jeff, or I don't know your situation, but it's like we got to do it on our damn own. Like, there is no inheritance, there is nothing to hand down. We're getting pots and pans. Like,
that's all we're gonna get.
It is what it is, and I don't want to piggyback off my parents. Like, I do want to earn it just like they did, but I wish it would be like, we want to buy this house, I could just go to my mom and be like, hey, can I get $50,000 for a down payment, and bam, buy the house. Like, but we can't. We've got to figure it out on our own. Right. And I can't even have them like co-sign a loan or anything like that. It's a whole thing. But We're making it. We'll figure it out. We're not the only ones in the struggle. Everybody's in the struggle. And if they want to come on the show and talk about it,
We're all stuck on the old short struggle bus.
Yep.
Stuck on you.
And then this episode, guys, sorry, it's a little calmer, not as reckless as normal.
Because we're not drinking.
We're not drunk.
We're recording.
Yeah. Hey, you sound like normal just then.
we're recording this at 10 o'clock in the morning since we're going on a trip. We just want to make sure you guys have something to listen to when we're on our trip. And so it's a little different for us. We're not as lively. Rain's drinking a Red Bull, but it's not working. And I haven't had a Red Bull.
And I got to pee.
Okay.
I got to pee too. Thank you guys so much. Let them know where they can find us, Michelle.
You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of your social media. We are now known as Reckless Banter. We were formerly That Stupid Dating Show. We needed to change things because dating is stupid.
Dating's out.
If you want to be a guest, come on here. Just hang out with us. If you have a story to tell, if you want to talk about, like, give advice on any financial situations, buying a house, things like that, come on the show. We want to talk to you. It doesn't have to always be chaotic. Just send us a DM again on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram.
Wherever you can find us.
You can reach us.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Jeff, don't fuck this up. Thank you guys so much for listening to Reckless Banter. We are out.